Hey folks, a little bit of a re-review. We're about to watch a movie and Carrie's like, oh, I want a stout, a sweet stout. And I was like, this sounds pretty good. This is Bourbon County's 2022 brand Biscotti Stout. Stout aged in bourbon barrels with cacao nibs, toasted almonds, anise seed, and natural flavor. Notes of marzipan, cocoa, buttered toffee, and black licorice. This came right out of the cellar. I'm going to put it in the fridge after this so that Carrie can, she likes her stuff. How many of you noticed that before I noticed and no one told me? You didn't think to tell me that I was overflowing? Thanks. Jeez Louise. I gotta wash my hands. All right, here we go. Let's do this again. So it is this. I already explained it. I'm just gonna cut that in there because that was funny. Just do a little bit for now. Yeah, I remember doing this, and I remember Mike and I being a little bit wary about it. I remember it didn't. Memory serves, it didn't blow us away, but it wasn't bad. That's specifically what I remember. So, yeah, like I said, it was 2022. ABV is, oh man, look at this. This is a mess. ABV is 14.3. So, pouring it into the glass, it looked like cola. No real head there. Pretty dark on camera. It looks more like cola-y, a little brown, a little bit of reddish hue to it. Really big alcohol legs. Proper glassware, Goose Island. Bourbon County, thank you, Michael. 2019. Let's get a nose. First off, the anise comes through, like cloviness a little bit. Yeah, there's that like black licorice thing going on. There's a fudginess too. The initial nose for me was fudgy, and then like the anise kind of overtook it. And I was about to say fudgy, and then like the anise was like, bam, here we are. In booze. You do get a little bit of that marzipan. All right, I'm gonna try it. Cheers. I think a little cold would do this a little more justice. So, right up front, the toasted almond, marzipaniness, and the anise give off this, I guess marzipan sort of comes up, like a Di Serono vibe, like cherry liqueur almost. Nice, like on the aftertaste, all the chocolatiness, fudginess kind of comes through. And as I'm talking, it's just kind of building up with this like chocolatey roast. And the aftertaste is awesome. Initial flavor, like I said, it's a little. I used to love Di Serono and Cokes as a kid. As a kid, I would just be crushing Di Serono and Cokes. No, when I was back in my 20s, and it has that vibe going on. This review's a mess, figuratively and literally. But it has this. There is that like Bourbon County vibe going on, and it's sort of right through the middle. It has the roastiness, it has the toastiness, it has that fudginess that I mentioned that's there on the aftertaste, but it's sort of overpowered by that marzipan-y, cherry, anise kind of vibe. I think when it's a little colder, I think if Carrie tried this now, she'd be like, I'm not drinking that beer. I think it gets a little bit colder, it'll be a little bit better. But overall, it was a little too much. And this could be personal preference. Like for me, I'm not a big fan anymore of that like cherry liqueur, cherry flavor in general. Like black cherry seltzer is my least favorite seltzer. Least favorite, like, you know, the High Noons and all that stuff. So normally cherry in a beer for me is a little weird. And I know this doesn't say cherry, but it has like that. But I don't know. It's just like the almond and the anise sort of make that vibe go for me. But anyways, down in the comments, if you had Bourbon County's 2022 brand Biscotti Stout, what do you think of it? What do you think of Bourbon County in general? This one says aged up to 2 years in a bottle. This was 2022, bottled on August 19th. Bottled on August Oh, this is a Best By date. Oh, drink by date. Drink by August 19th, 2024. It is September 14th, 2024. So just past the Best By date. I don't think that's a like anything to do with this. I think it's just my personal palate. But yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this in the fridge. Let it get a little cooler and then try it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you had this recently. What do you think of it? Yeah, and Black Friday soon, folks. Hopefully everybody is super excited. The lineup looks nuts. If you haven't already checked it out, Kyle over No Hype Beer Reviews has the lineup. So yeah, go check that out. And then don't forget to check out nerdsense.net from their Instagram, Facebook, if those are your things. Like, comment, subscribe, and notification bells so you, yeah, every time we post new videos, you're notified. Yeah, happy hunting for this year's 2024 Bourbon County Hall. Cheers, folks.